Katie Lowe's joining us now.
Yay.
What up, Katie Lowe's?
What's up, Seacrest? Hi, Sissany.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. I'm so good now. I'm psyched to see you guys.
I get the pleasure of sitting next to Katie Lowe's many times when Kelly Ripa
That's
is
right.
on vacation. So she and I have covered a lot of ground together.
Yes, we have. And it's really cool to see you with this fancy mic and like the whole, it's a different look for you, but I'm the biggest 102.7 fan. I mean, I know every time I come on, when I say like, this was my jam when I was catering and dropping off breakfast early in the morning to all these Hollywood folks.
Yeah.
This is what I always listen to. So this is like the real place in my heart.
Well, I get excited too when I see your name attached to something. Like I was very excited about Inventing Anna coming out, and then I'm like,
yes,
but Katie,
I'm in that.
Girl, you are so good in Inventing Anna.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, we were hooked.
Thank you, Sissany.
We were hooked.
Thank you. That means a lot coming from you because you have babies, you have little ones, and to watch anything is totally insane. It was the greatest job ever. And so I got to shoot in Morocco for 3 weeks before I had a baby, before the pandemic. And now it's like, I can't go anywhere. People are so binge worthy all about this inventing. They are obsessed with this story.
Because it was in the news and you couldn't believe some of the things that, now we see on the show, right?
No, that's right. Anna Delvey, this amazing, incredible scammer just took all these highfalutin socialites in New York City. She took them to lunch. Well, really, they took her to lunch and paid for everything. But it was an amazing story. And Julia Garner is an incredible actress. And I had the best time working on it. And anytime Shonda Rhimes picks up the phone and says, do you want to play this part? You're like, yeah, I'll do whatever you want.
I feel like it's kind of good to be in Shondaland, right? I mean, you've been in that.
Yeah, it's just like a little kind of good.
You've been in that land for this land is my land, this land is your land.
That's right.
You've been in that land.
It's been a decade. Like from the time of listening to Kiss FM catering, and then 10 years ago when she said, I will give you the part of Quinn Perkins. I mean, that was a decade ago and it changed my life. I got to work as an actor and that's how I paid my bills. And then I had a baby on her show. And then I had my second baby on Inventing Anna. So basically she's just my fairy godmother in every which way in real life. It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Is she not? She's not doing this new series. This is a different. You're outside.
No,
the land,
the new.
right?
No, this is a new land. This is CBS land. She is known for. When I moved to LA, I mean, when I grew up I always had on in my house. It was like Cheers, Three's Company. I'm a big I've always Ryan wanted to do comedy.
Right.
And in Shondaland, where I've been so lucky to work, I cry all the time and it's the best. But also between us and everyone listening, I've also just really always wanted to do a sitcom real badly. A traditional, when you do a multicam sitcom, which is how we roll, the new show I'm on CBS on Thursday nights at 9:30, you're welcome. I get to go out and do it in front of a live audience. Yeah. And that's really I'm a theater nerd at heart. I want to make people laugh. I mean, I think we've been through a lot these past couple of years. And it just, once this opportunity showed itself, I was like, wait, I get to go to work and make people laugh or try to all day. And it's a real feel good show. It's a true story based on this guy, Tom Smallwood, who gets laid off from working in a factory for the last 15 years from Saginaw, Michigan, becomes a professional bowler. The dude is a real life world champion bowler. Oh. And it's hope and real and just about a real family. And it's just, how much fun do you have a bowling alley? You drink beer, you talk shop, you make fun, you just have a good time. And so that's where I get to go to work every day with Pete Holmes, who's an incredible stand-up comedian and really gives me a run for my money because I'm trying to be funny, but it's hard. I am really learning a lot and it's fun to go to work and do something I've never done before because I'm freaking terrified, which means that I'm doing the right thing because I really care. And so it's been a good year between Inventing Anna and Shondaland and crying and telling that true story. And then I get to go over here and tell this true story where I try to make people laugh. So, I'm like the greatest actress you've ever met. Ryan Seacrest.
I mean, you can play any role and at the same time too.
Right.
That's it. So if you didn't know, now you know.
Don't think I didn't see on the Showcase Showdown Price is Right as well. I mean, that was a moment for me.
It was the biggest. Pete Holmes, like when we got the call that Pete Holmes and I were going to get to The Price is Right together, it was like, this is what baby Katie and baby Pete dreamed of doing when we were little. It's like, we get to go on The Price is Right and say like, you win a trip to Detroit. Like it was, these are the bucket list things.
I grew up watching that, and whenever it was time to have the Showcase Showdown, I hunkered down.
Dialed in.
Right? You get into that.
Oh my gosh, it was the biggest deal ever. So I just think, I was on a walk the other day and I went past a bumper sticker that said, "This isn't your practice life." And it's just like all these things. It's like, yeah, this is it. I get to go on The Price is Right. Like I get to go and play a sitcom mom wife, which I've like, oh my gosh, it is so, so, so much fun and so scary and so fun. And I get to do these jokes like, you want to go upstairs and like, I mean, it is just like, like these, God. Like, it's great. It's so fun. And then I also, get to be with my kids and come home and it's like, oh, I just told jokes all day and I wasn't like drilling somebody's kneecap like on Scandal. Where it's like, where like you spend all day like doing really scary, messed up stuff, which I'm game for. But we're just switching it up a little bit. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a great time.
We love everything that you do, especially being our friend. So thank you for being our friend first.
I love everything you guys do, like everything.
I mean, I can hit play on a song like nobody else. Play.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can do 8 million things. I tell you this story every time, but I'm like, girl, when I was coming up and it was like, you listen to Seacrest in the morning and then I'd get home from catering and then babysitting and then waitressing and then personal assisting and then you would be on an American Idol. And I'm like, the only person that works harder than me is Ryan Seacrest. And I'm like, this guy's had the longest day of anyone I've ever known. Like, this is insane. And that's how hard you got to work if you want to make it in this town, baby.
That's right. Yeah, darn right about that. All right, watch How We Roll Thursdays, 9:30, CBS streaming on Paramount+. Good to see you, Katie Lowe's. Take good care, okay? And good luck.
So great to see you. Bye, Sisney. Bye, Ryan.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, everybody.
She's the best.